What is that? Riyash, is that a skeleton driving this? OMG.
You're only looking at the tips rope.
Aren't you scared?
No, one on right. No, one on right.
What?
That's like
Riyash, are you excited?
something.
Are you excited?
Watch out for your head.
About to try.
Awesome, because we have some awesome animals that we're about to see. Just before we head off though, I'd just like to tell everyone a few quick safety messages. Please stay without water. And a great example of a desert animal is the camel. Just a reminder though that that big red button is only for medical emergencies. It's not for if you happen to drop something overboard. If you do drop something. How many humps do these camels have? Just one. So they're called dromedary camels. And they're different to the Bactrian camels, which have 2 humps. A good way to remember the difference between dromedary and Bactrian camels is if you turn the letter D from dromedary on its side, it has 1 hump. And if you turn the letter B from Bactrian on its side, that's the way I remember the difference between the 2 types of camel. Her name is Vera, and she likes to stand in front of the safari buses. So we tend to experience camel traffic jams. Really brown, big, furry animals down there on the right. They're called bison. What are they having for lunch? Some grass. That's here in the desert section. On the right, they're called the Mongolian wild horse. The Mongolian wild horse is the livestock for food and water. So in response to this, the scimitar horned oryx are named after the Middle Eastern scimitar sword, which is a long curved sword. Though Werribee Zoo is taking part in an international breeding program to help. The breeding program has been an enormous success so far, and we've seen lots. She's the mum, and the slightly smaller one is called Pansy. She's the daughter. Pansy is about 5 years old now, underwater, sometimes even longer. And they can even fall asleep underwater. They have this really So down around the waterhole we often see pelicans, plovers, ibis, geese, ducks, even some birds of prey. Let's give that bus a wave as we go by. Going to win any awards for creativity just because they have really long horns. What are they having for lunch? Some grass, some hay, which gives them better food, healthcare and education. In fact, the bees provide, so we at Werribee Zoo call it our dragon tree. But we don't just keep it because it looks like a really awesome dragon. We keep it because, what can you see? I can see some giraffe. 3 rhinos. How many giraffes? 6 giraffes. Some zebras. So we'll do a bit of a loop around and we'll get a little bit closer to those African animals. So we're about so they're not very clever. In fact, they're pretty stupid sometimes. Oh, there's our other fastest flightless birds in the world. And they can Let's have a look at these zebra. A common question I get asked about zebras can jump 2.5 to 3 meters high in the air, just from a standing position. That is so high, especially for an animal that's so big. So I think if there was a high jump competition. Alright guys, let's have another day having a munch on some leaves and grass for lunch. The keepers have just put out some grass for the giraffe's lunch. 5 of them have, because giraffes, their tongues are about 45 centimeters long and they can lick their eyes with their tongue. They can lick their nose with their tongue. They can even lick their ears with their tongue. Is your tongue long like a giraffe? Can you lick your nose with your tongue? Can anyone on the bus do that? A few people might be able.
Can you figure out? And
Oh, there's a
will you find out the way? Yes? No, we're stuck. We're stuck.
Yes.
I guess this